So we have no Noah Fant. Let's talk about it. So Noah Fant did not pass the concussion protocol, and he is officially out for this game on Sunday. Monday. Sunday. On Monday night, he is out. So Noah Fant, who looked pretty good last week outside the fumble and has been looking pretty good, is now hurt with a concussion. Obviously, he has to pass out of it. He did not, so it is what it is. Samaje Perine, full participant in practice today. He looks to be ready to go. No big deal there. Dalton also looks full participant in practice. He looks good to go with that calf injury, which he got last week. Shamar Stewart out. I mean, he didn't practice all week. I think this was pretty, self-explanatory. He was not going to play. Cam Taylor-Britt, full participant in practice today after 2 limited, and he looks like he's going to play. No issue. Hopefully. He did miss last week. Big week to miss versus Justin Jefferson. But it looks like he is good to go for this week. That is good. That is positivity. And let's keep the positivity as much as we can. For their side, they don't have game statuses yet outside of Amari. Actually, no, they do. All these guys are good to go except for Marvin Mims, who actually just popped up the injury report today with a limited participant in practice due to a hip injury. So we'll see how that turns out. Alex Singleton, full participant in practice. All their guys today were full participant in practices. Their injury report wasn't really ever to a point where it was scary or concerning. So I'm not surprised that they're all good. Again, we were the one with the injury report that was kind of maybe something to be concerned about, right? For their side, though, it wasn't really, a concerning factor, I will say. Listen, at the end of the day, it is what it is, right? Next man up mentality. Noah Fant can't play. It's going to have to be Mike Gesicki. And we'll get to watch Mike Gesicki go out there and hopefully have himself a fantastic day. That's really all it comes down to. We saw offensive line play. We talked about it earlier. Landon Brown Jr. definitely struggled greatly in last week's game. And now he's about to go against Nick Bonito. And I'm promising you, they 1,000% looked at those, clips of how bad Landon Brown Jr. looked. And we're going to see him go one-on-one here with Nick Bonito throughout this game. Hopefully, Zach Taylor learned. And hopefully he has an extra blocker in there, like a running back or someone on the left-hand side to help out our guys. But, yeah, it's frustrating, man. It's frustrating to say the least, when you look at his offensive line play. And then now you're going to go against, again, an amazing defense. An amazing defense who's going to be able to get after your quarterback, who's going to be able to disrupt the backfield. Man, it's going to be fun. Monday night, I will be live for this game, as always. Yeah. And then we also have a new right guard, potentially starting. We don't know at this moment in time who could be starting. And that's going to, let me see if we have an update from Trags on Twitter on, what's his name, if we are officially going with him or not. So there wasn't a depth chart release yet. It's kind of waiting for that to see if there's officially a depth chart to see if we're starting Jalen Rivers or not. But it doesn't look like there's official depth chart yet. So we have to wait and see. But could be starting Jalen Rivers at right guard, which would bump down Dalton to, second string, which obviously if Jalen Rivers starts struggling against the Broncos, you're going to put in Dalton as soon as humanly possible. But who knows? Again, at this point, we just need Samaje out there. We need Zach Moss out there to help block, and just hope and pray at this point. It's going to be rough. It's going to be rough versus the Broncos, but real thing here is just don't turn over the football. And as long as you don't turn over a football, I think their offense struggling greatly. If our defense can play some good football, this could be a very slugfest, back and forth, ugly looking game. And we squeak out it in the end by just barely getting through at the end. I mean, a win is a win at the end of the day. You don't have to win sexy in this game. You can win just decently and then trade for Sexy Dexy so you feel better about yourself. See you guys next one, though.